Karma is definite is this. When one particular karma just begin to materialize, begin to give its result, then until it is over, it is permanent. It's not changeable until it's completed. So this very particular period of a karmic result functioning and ending, in between that is not changeable. For us to doing purification is to try to have that karma have no effect at all. So it is before karmic result is started functioning. So there are little bit of detailed points. The idea of a dialogue and a traditional, it's more or less it's traditional. During the time of Chapachu Gisenge in Tibet, Sangpu period. Since then, this dialogue debate system has developed in Tibet. And this is extremely helpful because that will see all the things clearly. Otherwise, if we don't make a distinction between karma is definite and it is purifiable, there will be contradiction. But there is no contradiction because karma definite means this, and the karma changeable means this. So since we raised question, is it purifiable? So the answer is definitely it is purifiable. It is changeable. Bottom line, they are impermanent. Impermanent, so therefore changing nature. Impermanent means changing nature. So that's why it is changeable. If you want to go beyond that, why is this changing nature? Because it is dependent origination. It depends on the part, parcel, or cause, result, or all of those dependent. So that any particle or anything, any part of it changes, the result will change because it is dependent. So it is very strong in that way. Impermanent will prove you, it's changeable, and the dependent origination will prove you even more stronger than impermanent. So, but bottom line is, it is changeable. So how? It will be the next question. How? Number one, we need a willingness. Willingness to change. Traditionally, they call it recognition or something, but whatever, but a willingness. And the willingness will only come if we know we made a mistake. If we keep on denying, saying, being stubborn, keep on denying, I was right all the time, and we will not change anything because we're not acknowledging. We don't have a willingness. Once you have the willingness, and that automatically brings that automatically comes with acknowledgement, recognition of a mistake. A B disliking it. Otherwise, why should you change? Disliking it. And the C, you have to put some kind of efforts to compensate. Most of the negatives are naturally. What is negative? Mostly negatives are some deeds that hurts other person, or even yourself. That are negative for me. A positive is opposite of that, helping, even for yourself or the others. Negatives are hurting. You get hurt. We hurt ourselves all the time. And don't think we do not create negative against ourselves. We always do. We always do. And particularly in today's modern society, first thing to beat is yourself. First thing, traditionally you blame the others, and then the teachings will tell you, don't blame others, and it is all your fault, and blah, blah, blah. Today, the problem is we beat ourselves all the time. So now the teaching should go and find, I'm not going to say others, but find out where the really fault is. So we create a lot of negative on ourselves very often, all the time. So hurting yourself is equally negative as hurting others. And having said this, I have to emphasize, killing yourself is equally bad than that of killing somebody else. So this negative and the positive is something very funny, what traditionally called virtue, non-virtue, right? So I'm trying to utilize this particular positive, negative to language to make it a little more acceptable to you. Some people do have little difficulties of using virtue, non-virtue. Some people have a difficulty with using positive and negative. Some people even have a difficulty with using good and bad. So our society is such today, and sometimes we don't know what to do. So maybe that's what it is. And so here, not so recognizing and regretting and having some compensation of some good deeds and committing, not repeating it, non-repeatable. So basically 4 points. And the strong regret will you not repeat. When you don't like it, when you dislike it, so you will not do it again. And so the committing non-repeatable will be automatic if we have good recognition and the regret. So therefore, no matter how strong, how powerful, how horrific negativity it might be, all of them are purifiable. So that's why the goodness of the human being, pureness of the human nature makes us possible to have that. And that's why it's just natural pure and naturally pure is very important to remember, and it gives us very strong basis of functioning. It is also that we can take all the good opportunities. Perhaps this is quality of our life and our time. And that's it. And thank you so much. And the next week, I'll be talking to you from Cleveland. Thank you.